The biggest mistake many international graduates make is not having a profile on LinkedIn. It comes from the fact that LinkedIn is more popular in Western countries like US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Europe than in Asia or developing countries. That's why you may not have a LinkedIn profile because it's not necessary for your country. Hi everyone, I'm Thea from theaho.co, helping international graduates and skilled migrants get full-time jobs, PR, and live indefinitely here. I've got a question for you. How many connections do you have on LinkedIn? Are they willing to recommend you to a job? It's hard to answer, right? In today's video, I'm going to share with you 3 LinkedIn tips you should use to get a job from LinkedIn. Don't be afraid of networking and LinkedIn. I got my full-time job from there, and you may not get a job yet because you're not active on LinkedIn. So let's dive in. The biggest mistake many international graduates make is not having a profile on LinkedIn. It comes from the fact that LinkedIn is more popular in Western countries like US, Canada, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Europe than in Asia or developing countries. That's why you may not have a LinkedIn profile because it's not necessary for your country. However, now you're in a Western country and looking for a job here. So LinkedIn is the #1 platform for job seekers to get jobs, build a network, and get a job from their networks. You absolutely need to be present on LinkedIn. I was exactly like you. I didn't have a LinkedIn profile back in my home country, and I only built one when I moved to Australia. So I wasn't on LinkedIn for more than 10 years of my professional life. You can see how many job opportunities and connections that I lost during this time, right? So don't be like me. If you still haven't got a profile, right after this video, start building a profile immediately. I got my full-time job from LinkedIn after applying for so many online jobs without success. So I cannot recommend highly enough about LinkedIn. Now, if you don't know how to build an optimized profile, make sure you check out these 2 videos right here, where I share with you step by step how to build one. It's much easier than you thought. When you build your profile, I want to highlight 3 places that you should pay attention to. The first one is your headline. So LinkedIn is a search engine and hiring managers search for you based on your headline. So make sure you use as many keywords as possible in your headline so that when they search for these keywords, your profile will appear on the top of LinkedIn search results. In this example, I'm searching for accounting manager, and you see the top profiles in the search result all have that keyword in their headlines, right? Hiring managers don't search for only one keyword, so ensure you have as many keywords as possible, and these keywords are relevant to the job you're applying for. Now, the second place is your experience. This is the first place hiring managers want to check, as they want to know what skills, experiences you have, and whether you have what they are looking for, how good you are in these skills and experiences, and if it's worth to interview you or they should move on to the next candidate. Now, you should keep this part frequently updated. Ideally, every 3 months. If you're working in a part-time job, update what you've done during this time. If you're not working yet, you can update about the new online courses you've learned or any new skills that you've got. Even now, I'm not looking for a job, but I'm still updating my profile every 3 months. It's a good habit to maintain even when you've already got a full-time job. Now, if you haven't already, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure to give you all the latest strategies about your job search. Now, the last point I like to highlight is your contact info. Don't miss it. Once the hiring manager is happy with your profile, they love to interview you. But very often, I cannot find the contact info of a job seeker, either an email or a phone number. What will the hiring manager do at that time when they cannot find it, right? So they just move on to the next candidate because they have so many options to choose from. You see that you just miss a precious interview. Now, this mistake is very simple to fix. You should ensure that you've added your contact info in the contact info part or in the about part. Here are the places where people look for your contact info. Now, if you're struggling with your resume, you may struggle with your LinkedIn profile as well, because it's the online version of your resume. No worries, I've got a solution for you. Head over to aceajob.com/resume masterclass, or you can get the link in the description below this video. I've got a free masterclass for you. I will show you 3 secrets I used to get multiple interviews and job offers for my clients and myself. Yes, you heard it right. Some of my clients only need resume strategies and got an offer without using my interview strategies yet. You can do the same. Check out theaho.co/success if you want to read about their success stories. Now, building something new is always harder and takes more time than leveraging the existing one. And it's the same for your network. So before expanding your network, I highly recommend that you should maximize the connections you already have. As an international graduate, you must have good connections at uni, your professors, your friends, or other professional connections. You should start from there. It may give you awesome connections that you may never think. Or you may be working in a part-time job, an internship, or a volunteering job. Get connected with your supervisor, your manager, your teammates, and as long as they are in a professional context, it's helpful for your LinkedIn profile. And if you've got some position back in your home country, perfect. Don't worry that these people are not in the new country and they're not helpful. Yes, they are helpful. Don't forget that LinkedIn is a network machine. These people may have connections with people in your new country, and they may also help you get a job. So you should collect their email addresses and upload them on LinkedIn, or you can manually search for their names on LinkedIn and send a connection request. It's what I did when building my LinkedIn profile, and my network expanded quickly right from the start. Now, if you haven't already, please click subscribe to my channel. I will make sure I give you all the strategies I know to help you get a full-time job. Now, I know some of you may not have worked before and your network is limited. Don't worry about the size of your network. It's about the quality of your connections. If you're connected to professors, VIPs, or influencers in your industry, just one recommendation from one of these people can get you a job already. Make sense? One more tip is you should get the habit of connecting with new people that you meet on LinkedIn. Sometimes you meet them offline and you forget to connect on LinkedIn. Don't miss such a great opportunity, because they know you already and for sure they will accept your connection request. So you should send a request right there, right then when you meet them. And it's what I always do. Now, another important thing is engaging with your network. If you don't, they will forget who you are and they don't recommend a job to you when the opportunity comes. If you're always on their radar, you will be the top of mind when they know an opportunity. You can engage with them by liking or leaving a comment on their posts. and you don't need to send them a message because you want to be around them and remind them about you regularly. Now, before I move to the next tip, please click subscribe to my channel so I will make sure to give you all the strategies to help you get a full-time job. Once you've maximized your current network, now it's time to reach out to new connections and expand your network. You can start by getting into the search bar and type in the hiring manager's top title. When you're looking for a job, you want to approach hiring managers, your potential boss, right, who may need to hire someone to help them with their workload. For example, when I type accounting manager in the search bar and enter, I click see all people results and I see more than 7 million results. And then I can narrow it down by filtering locations to my country or even narrower to my state and click show results. Now I see 68,000 results, still a lot more than I need. Then I click connect. And don't forget to add a note to your connection invitation. People tend not to accept a connection request from a stranger. So by adding a note to introduce yourself and explain why you want to connect, it may help to remove that objection. For example, hi Joey, your profile is impressive. I'm Thea, an accounting graduate and want to learn from experienced professionals like you. I'd like to stay connected and contribute to your network. It's just simple like that, my friend. So get into the habit of connecting with 10 people a day, especially when you're looking for a job. These connections are golden and they may bring a lot of job opportunities to you if you know how to leverage your network. Now, you may receive more rejections than acceptance. It's totally normal. People may not want to connect to strangers, but don't feel demotivated. Many job seekers give up so early after just a few rejections, but I got my full-time job from my network and by approaching people like this. Being persistent is the difference between success and failure. So there you have it. 3 LinkedIn tips to find a job for international graduates. After this video, make sure that you take action and get a full-time job from LinkedIn. If this video is helpful, please smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out these 2 videos right here about LinkedIn strategies. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you next week, same time, same place.